Hello students, how are you? In this session, I am going to do a question in the admission of partners, right? Let's move into the question. Rama and Sita commenced the partnership on 1/4 2022, right? 1/4 2022, right? 31st 3rd 2023 is the closing date, right? The terms of the partnership agreement as follows: terms for the appropriation of profits or losses for the partnership, monthly salary for partners Rama and Sita. It should come to the appropriation account debited, right? Monthly salary, right? So monthly salary, uh, Rama and right, Rama and Sita, Rama and Sita, right? Rama and Sita. What is the then and there we can put it, right? Rama is 50,000, right? 50,000 in the sense 12 months, 60,000, right? 60 in thousands, right? 60 and 50,000 per month in the sense 600,000, right? 600,000, right? And 40,000 for Sita 40,000 in the sense 400 480,000, right? 480,000. So the current account we have to say partners salary, right? Description partners salary, right? Brought forward we will get part salary R and S. R how much? Sorry, salary is 600,000 and 480,000, right? And interest on the opening capital balance of the year 10% per annum. Profit or loss sharing ratio is equal, right? 1:1, right? PSR 1:1, right? Other terms: interest on the loans provided by the partners 20% per annum, right? uh, Interest on capital, that is how much? Interest on capital is 10%. 10% capital. Loan we have to pay 20%, right, per annum, right? The summary of the capital provided by the partners and the transaction took place in the partnership during the year ending 31/3 March are given below, right? Given below. Rama 5,000, Sita 4,000. Rama 5,000, right? Rama capital, right? Rama how much? Rama 5,000 cash. Rama cash how much? And assets, right? 5,000 and 4,000 balance, right? We are not 5,000. We do not mind about the detail, right? Right. Otherwise we will put cash and cash and assets. How much cash? Cash 2,400 and 1,800. 2,400 and 1,800, right? And 2,600, 2,600 and 2,200. 2,200. They have brought the capital, okay. Then 3 4 5,000 and 4,000, right? 5,000 and 4,000. Income and expenses extracted from the books of accounts for the year ending 31st 3rd 23. 31st 3rd 23, the income extracted, right? How much? Consultancy services income, right? Consultancy income, consultancy services, right? Income, right? That is service income is 10,000, right? 10,000, right? And consultancy services expenses, consultancy services expenses, this is income. Expenses how much? 6,000. 6,000. Other expenses including depreciation. Other expenses. Depreciation also. How much? 1,000. Right? Okay. Here we had to pay say for 5,000 and 4,000, right? 5,000. K is 5,000 and A is 4,000. Right? Opening balance. Right? And 1,000, that is finished. Third, another thing is, other information provided is transaction with the partners. Transaction with the partners. This is transaction with the partnership. Next one is transaction with the partners. Rama has received 100,000 to his personal account for consultancy services provided by the partnership, right? Further, the cost of his consultancy, right? Consultancy income received by Rama. Rama has received directly the consultancy services income of 100,000. So, what we have to do is we have to debit his current account 100,000, right? 100,000. We have to transfer it to the income statement, P&L. P&L, right? P&L, because consultancy service income, consultancy income come debited to his amount, right? Credit to the consultancy income, current account of Rama, right? 100,000 in the sense 100, right? 100, right? So further, the cost of consultancy services, right? Cost of consultancy services 60,000 had been paid from his personal account. He had paid the 60,000 consultancy expenses. Consultancy income he received to his personal bank account, right? Which is relevant to the partnership. So we have removed, we have provided he has to give this, we have to recover that amount. So his current account debited and income statement account credited, right? 100, and now he had paid the expenses, so we had to credit his current account, right? PNL, right? Saying expenses, so it's consultancy, okay? Consultancy expenses, right? uh, Consultancy expenses, right? How much? That is 60, 60, right? 60. So no entry has been made in relation to this transaction in the books of accounts of the partnership. Now we have made the entries, double entries, right? Rama has obtained 200,000 in cash during the year as drawings, right? Drawings, current account, debit drawings, drawings, account, Rama received 200,000 during the year. 200,000 during the year. Cash account debit, right? Cash account debit, sorry, cash account credit, and drawings account creditor. So drawings. 10 during the year, right? Okay, cash account creditor. Okay, Sita's annual salary has been paid in cash and it has been accounted erroneously in consultancy service income, right? Sita's annual salary has been paid in cash, right? Her Sita's, how much is the Sita's salary? Yes, 408, right? Sita's salary 408, right? Salary, Sita salary, right? Payable, how much? 408. It has been paid by cash, right? 408, right? 480, right? Now what they say is Sita's annual salary has been paid in cash and it has been accounted erroneously consultancy service expenses. Consultancy service expenses, right? Consultancy service expenses drawings. Salary, not, we have paid out of cash, right? We don't need to charge it to profit and loss, right? Here they says 480 is consultancy expenses. Consultancy expenses, right? Consultancy expenses has to be deducted by the 480. Then it is how much? 520. 520. 1000 minus 480 is 520. Right? And yes, 120. Right? Sita's annual salary has been erroneously consultancy service expenses, right? Service expenses. Consultancy service expenses, not this one. 1000, right? Service expenses means if you deduct 480, 520, right? 500. Consultancy service expenses how much? 520, 5,520, right? 5,520, right? Okay. We have to deduct it from the consultancy service expense. It is included. The salary paid to the Sita is included in the consultancy service. It has been removed and put it here, right? Um, the partnership has rented a building owned. The partnership has rented a building owned by Rama on 1st 4th 2022, and its monthly rent is 30,000. Monthly rent is 30,000. The rent for the year has been neither paid nor accounted for. Right? Net rent. Rama suggested to treat total rent payable as at 31/3/23 as an additional capital provided by him to the partnership, and Sita agreed for this, right? 30,000 rent is 30,000. 30,000 into 12 months is 360,000. 360,000. What happens here? Rent account, we can say, not accounted for, right? So we have to account it. Rent account 360, and she says instead of charging to the current account payable, they agreed to add it to the partner's capital account, right? Capital account, Rama's capital account, that is 360, that is rent, right? Rent 360. Now it is added to the capital account. So total and an additional capital capitalized for this, agreed this. Sita has given a loan of 1000 on 1,100 lakhs on 1st 10th 2022 to the partners. However, the interest in this respect has been neither paid or accounted, right? So we have to account for the loan interest, right? Loan interest of Sita, right? How much? 1000. 1000 means 1 million, right? 1 million. So the interest rate is 20%. 20% per annum, right? So here you will say 1000 interest capital loan in thousands, right? In thousands, right? In thousands, it is in thousands. Okay, and 1000 into 20 divided by 100 into how many months? It is on 1st of October, November, December, 6 months into 6 into 12, right? So we will see what is the rent is, interest is, right? Here we will say 1000 into 0.2, that is 200,000 divided by 2. This 100,000 is the interest, right? Interest has to be paid 100 theta, right? Current account, loan interest, loan interest, how much? 100 theta, right? Theta 100. Okay, understood? This is loan interest, right? Loan interest payable, interest. This is 1000 in thousands, right? 1000 in thousands means thousands into 20% into divided by 100, 6 months divided by 12 months, then 100 you will get, right? Understand? That means this is 0 0. You can do the calculations, right? So that is that. Okay, so partnership, however, the interest in respect of in this respect has not been paid or accounted, paid or not accounted, right? So we have accounted for that interest, right? Then admission of new partner on 31st 3rd 23, Gaja was admitted as a partner, right? The goodwill of the partner as estimated 1,800,000 goodwill, right? Goodwill, calculation of goodwill goodwill calculation, right? Goodwill calculation, that is 1,800,000, right? The goodwill of the partnership was estimated as 1,800,000 on this date. Gaja brought 4,600,000 cash for his capital and his share of goodwill, right? The goodwill of the partnership was estimated as 1,800,000, right? 1,800,000, 1,800,000, right? He brought 4,600,000 as an capital. 4,600,000, 4,600,000 has been brought by capital. Then you have to say here cash 4,600,000, right? 4,600,000 as cash, right? And the capital is 1,800,000. The goodwill of the partnership is adjusted through the partners capital accounts, right? All partners agreed to share profits or loss equally, right? All the partners agreed to share the profit or loss equally. In the beginning also they said the services and profits or loss equally. They sharing their profit or loss equally, right? Then the loss would be goodwill. You have to account it for the goodwill, right? For cash capital. Cash account debit, goodwill account credit, right? Cash account debit, goodwill account credited how much cash? 1,600,000. 1,600,000. Right? This has to be distributed among the partners through capital, right? Capital account, right? Capital account A R and S, R and S equally 800,000 and 800,000, right? Capital account, we will say goodwill 800, 800 and 800, right? He brought the capital, right? This is 4,600,000, 4,600,000, right? Goodwill. He brought the goodwill, and the goodwill cash account debit, goodwill account credited. Now they want to adjust that goodwill account through capital. Now we have passed the goodwill account debit and partners capital account credited according to the ratio given as equal, right? So cash for this capital and his share of goodwill. The goodwill of the partnership is adjusted through the partners capital account. All partners agree to share the profits and loss equally, right? So we have finished the uh, postings, and now we will calculate the income, right? Income 10,100 and 10,100, right? This is 10,100, 10,100 minus 5,520 minus 1,360. They mean 3,220. 3,220 as a profits transferred to profit and loss appropriation account. Transferred to P&L appropriation. P&L appropriation. P&L appropriation account credited income statement. Income statement. Statement 3,220,000. 3,220,000. Then profits capital account of R, Rama, Sita and Gaja, right? Rama, Sita, Rama and Sita, right? Right? So 3,220,000. Here 3,220,000, right? You have to deduct 3,220 minus 600 minus 480 minus 100, right? Then 2,040,000, that is 1,020,000. 1,020,000. 1,020,000. 1,020,000, right? This will be the sharing profits. Then we will say here profit and loss appropriation, right? P&L, P&L appropriation. Appropriation account, right? How 1020, 1020, 1020. This is no, right? We'll balance it 4,600,000, right? Balance brought forward 4,600,000. 4,600,000. 4,600,000. This is how much? This is 20, 820, 5,820. This is 20, 81 and 1, 5, 6, 7. 7,180. Right? This is 7,180. Rama and Sita is 5,820. 5,820. Balance carried down 7,180 and 5,820. 5,820. 4,600,000. Right? 4,600,000. Carried down 7,180 and 5,820. Right? Current account, you have to balance the current account. Current account, no, 100, and this is 660. This is no 100, 660 means 360 is balance carried down, and here balance brought forward, right? Brought forward 360 and 100, right? 360 and 100, right? Nothing. Here's nothing, right? This is what we had to do the accounts, right? Sita account, goodwill account finished now 1,600,000. This is 1,600,000. Sita loan interest is finished. 480 salary. 480 salary payable. Okay. And this is the interest, loan interest payable. Calculation of loan interest, right? Calculation of loan interest. Calculation of loan interest, right? This is how we used to calculate the loan interest, right? Right. Okay. So we have finished the question. It is okay. So what are the, you must be careful on what the information they have given. You must be very careful, because loan also, loan here, loan is taken by the partnership on 1st of October 2022. Then we had to calculate the loan interest for 6 months. So in that you must be very careful. And other area is what you call 480, right? This 480 salary of Sita had been paid by cash, therefore there is no need for account it in the current account for Sita, right? So that is had been paid, and that was included in the consultancy service expenses. So we had to remove that 480 from the consultancy service expenses, and we had to charge it to the P&L appropriation account 480, right? That is what we had to remove here, and we had to charge it there, right, to the P&L appropriation, right? That is another important thing. And rent also like that. Rent, they have we have paid rent. We haven't paid the rent to Rama, right? Rama wanted us to capitalize that payable amount to his personal his capital, right? To his capital. He wanted us to transfer that amount to capital account. So rent is, we are not going to charge it to the current account, right? We are not going to charge it to the current account. Instead of charging to the current account, we are directly charging to the capital account, because we want to add his capital. He wanted to add his capital by the rent payable amount. So that is what we have directly, we have did it. Okay, understood? Otherwise you can put it to the current account, and from the current account you can charge it to the capital account, right? Whatever it is everything. This is easiest way in the examination point of view. Okay, so I hope you would have understood these adjustments. These are the very crucial small adjustments, but you have to read the question very carefully and answer it, right? So I am concluding this session, and I hope to meet you with another question, right? Okay, thank you.